Today's video is all about which neighborhood is the right neighborhood in the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area. So if you're wondering, where should I move to? What neighborhood is right? That's what this video is all about. And remember, this is subjective. We're going to go over things that other customers that we've helped with their relocation to, or move within Tulsa, Oklahoma, that they've had so that you could have some forward thinking when you're trying to narrow down which neighborhood is right for you, because there's no such thing as a right neighborhood. There is the right neighborhood for you, which is subjective. Does that make sense? So we're going to go over 7 main questions that come up a lot when people are relocated to, move within Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area, that we've been able to help find their new home. And for all your real estate needs, that number that popped up right there, that's the number that you can give us a call at. The team of agents that I work with, the Exp Realty and I, we're absolutely here to help you with all your real estate needs in the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area. So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love nothing more than to earn your business and help you with your real estate needs. Let's get into it. First question that comes up sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes: how close is the closest hospital? You might have a medical condition that might need to be next to your provider. So wanting to be within a neighborhood within 5 to 10 minutes of that medical provider may be super important to you. So what we do in that instance is we simply set up a search, put a little pin right on your hospital, and then pull the radius out 5-10 miles. That way you're within 5 to 10 minutes of the hospital, and those are the neighborhoods that we're going to target on. Those are the neighborhoods that we're going to focus on. You'll be able to go drive all the neighborhoods, see which ones you like, and we can pick some houses out to go look at in those neighborhoods and go look at them together. Okay, we make it easy. That's our job. We try to make it easy for you when you're looking to relocate to, or move within the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area. Does that make sense? On item number 1, thumbs up. Thumbs up if that makes sense on item number 2. Or thumbs up on item number 1. All right, item number 2. Do you want to park in your neighborhood? If you've got kiddos, if you got grand kiddos, if you're an adult and you like parks, you might like parks for dog walking and stuff like that, the more I think about it. But do you want to park in your neighborhood? If that's the case, then we simply look at the parks. We look at the neighborhoods from the aerial that have parks, and here's a list of them. The city's parks are all on their websites. Make a list, set up a search around the neighborhoods with the parks. We go look at them. Cool thing about new construction, cool thing about Tabor homes, a lot of them already have parks in them. So not only do you get a park, you get a new home, you get almost no maintenance for the first year. That's a no-brainer, right? We're here to help our customers make it easier narrowing down where they want to live. So one of the big questions that come up on whether a neighborhood's right for them is, does it have a park? Thumbs up if that makes sense. Item number 3. Are groceries deliverable to that neighborhood? If you're buying a house in the more rural areas, you may not get the deliverable groceries. And if time is a constraint, if you're a young parent or a student or a young professional and time is a constraint and grocery shopping just isn't at the top of your list, you don't get any utility out of it, any enjoyment by going grocery shopping, ordering your groceries online is a huge deal. Having them delivered to your front door is a huge deal. It's a huge time saver. So if that's of importance to you, you want to stay more closer in the city than the rural properties. Does that make sense? Thumbs up if that makes sense. You could check out your Amazon Whole Foods Prime Delivery, plug in your address, see if it delivers. You can check out Walmart's websites. A lot of them do delivery. Check out the Walmart websites, stuff like that. But if you're into getting your groceries delivered, finding the right neighborhood is going to put you closer to those grocery providers. Okay. Item number 4. What type of internet's available? Okay. Oklahoma is known for notoriously horrible rural internet. So if you're moving to the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area, the closer you are to the city, the better your internet's going to be theoretically. Some of our amazing electric co-ops throughout the state have been putting fiber in throughout the state, which is huge, huge plus. Shout out to those co-ops putting fiber in. But if internet is important, if you're a work from home person, the more in the city you are, the higher the probability of you're going to have good internet. So that's another indicator of if the neighborhood is right for you. The internet service provided. Okay, it's real simple. Call the internet service providers in that city and ask, hey, what's the up and down speed in this at this address? Real simple. We can pick any house in the address, any house in the neighborhood. Item number 5. Item number 5. Do you want your kiddos or grandkids, if you have grandkids staying with you, to be able to walk to school? Is the school in the neighborhood? A lot of people love the ability to walk to school with their kids. They love that. You know, is that something that you want? Is that something that makes a neighborhood right for you? Is it? Comment down below if that's something that makes a neighborhood right for you. You know, what are some of the things that I haven't covered so far that would make a neighborhood right for you? Okay. Would having a Chick-fil-A within walking distance make a neighborhood right for you? Would it? Okay. So these are items that are subjective that other customers have come up with that you could think of. So when you're forward preparing to relocate to, move within Tulsa, Oklahoma, these are things you can keep in mind. So when you chat with us about it, we can make notes. All right. Here's a really, really important thing. What type of fencing is allowed? What do you mean, Josh? I can do whatever I want. It's my house. Nope. No, not if there's deed restrictions. Not if there's deed restrictions. Some of the neighborhoods that you drive through, they only allow the wrought iron fencing, or they only allow the shadow box fencing. If you want private, what is it called? Privacy fencing. If that's a stickler that you have to have, then the covenants restriction. What is it? Covenant created restrictions are going to be important. Well, Josh, it doesn't have an HOA. That doesn't always mean that there's not deed restrictions. Okay, you can have deed restrictions in a neighborhood that go above what the city's requirements are, and there not be an HOA. You absolutely can. You absolutely can. So if a privacy fence is important to you, or an 8-foot privacy fence is important to you, got to check out those deed restrictions. Got to check them out. If you're only allowed to have a 6-foot privacy fence, are you going to be okay with that house? What neighborhood's right for you? These are weird things that come up that you want to think about. Okay, you want to think about this stuff. And then lastly, it falls along the same thing as the fences that are allowed. HOA privacy fence. You know, do you want to have an RV at your house? Is an RV allowed to be parked in your house? You got to check with city zoning, got to check the deed restrictions, and you got to check with the HOA. HOAs are great. HOAs can improve neighborhoods. They can keep them looking uniform. They can help out a lot. But sometimes some of the things that apply to an HOA may not be right for you. It may not be right for you. And these are things you want to think about when you're relocating to, move within Tulsa, Oklahoma, in the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area. Guys, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel. I try to get a video out a week about living in, moving to, eating, drinking, everything about the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area. As the channel grows, becomes more popular, I'll definitely branch out to other suburbs of Tulsa, Oklahoma. But right now, just focusing on the ones that you see in the playlists. So if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up so that other people who are relocated to, move within Tulsa, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area know that it was a good video and they might want to watch it too. And for all your real estate needs, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. The agents that I work with, XP Realty and I, were absolutely here to help you with all your real estate needs. See you guys on the next video.